Hello there, I just want to do a talk, and as you can see by the picture that I've put up here, I'm going to be talking about crazy people. Something I've been finding out the last few days, that there's a lot of people out there who say they want change, and I've been getting real insight into these kind of people from observing them, and most of them are, for example, so they come across and they say we shouldn't be having war, or we shouldn't be doing this, but what they're against is what they are. What they're saying that they are against is actually what they are. And the thing that you have to look at is yourself. You can't change the world by demanding change. You can only change yourself. You have to go one thing at a time, and when you change yourself, whoever is around your space gets influenced by you. And that's the only thing you can change. Remember, it's a medical fact now that emotion is the cause for all physical problems. And not just physical illness either. I mean, problems like people you meet in your life are all manifest from how you feel. And how you feel will result in everything. It all starts from a thought or a feeling, and then it manifests into something else. And if that thought is a good thought, a positive thought, then it will have a positive result. It's got the best chance for a positive outcome. Like I said the other day, that we create our own reality. But people that demand and change, and really people like that really need to have a look at themselves. How can the world change in the way that you're describing, the positive way, if all you're doing is projecting anger? Because you should ask yourself, how do you feel when you're projecting that anger? How do you feel? And what you're feeling in that anger is what you're projecting to other people. And it just results in this horrible, distorted consciousness that is in fact the system. Everything is energy, consciousness, and we are creating it at this very moment. So that's why I said in the start of this video that people need to have a look at themselves. And then you make the most positive change. Like in this unexpected awakening that I had, and basically, to simplify it, it was showing me that the problem is you, Sean. And it's whatever you're thinking or feeling is manifest in your life or experience or how you think about things. And then you start to tamper with this in the awakening. And then you start to realize, like I said yesterday, that's how you start realizing that this is how I can change my reality. By manipulating how I'm reacting to things. Not reacting to something or someone is a reaction. When you're more quiet, people think and go deeper within themselves. When you're speaking all the time, people just speak back, because that's the mentality. So also, if you want to help evolve other people, you've got to be more quiet and not say anything to them. And then that'll make them, the objective is to make people think. And think deeper and deeper, and eventually they will awaken themselves. They will start to heal themselves, because we don't heal by talking all the time, we heal by observing ourselves and thinking about things. So it's not all about being right or pointing the finger and thinking you know it all, because that's just your ego talking. And the ego is the thing that is keeping people unhealed. That's the thing that keeps you unhealed. It's the thing that convinces you that you are what you think you are. Because in our lives we develop a personality, but it's molded from everything that we see and hear and experience. And it's not really us, it's just everything else that we've seen that has developed that false personality. And then the ego latches onto it and thinks that that's who it is. When you wouldn't be repeating that that's who you are if it wasn't for these external things. And it keeps people unhappy, it keeps people ill, it keeps people frustrated. And the answer is to, realize that the real self is far more vast than just the limited self that you're currently experiencing. The human is just such a short life experience. I mean, some people don't even reach 50 years. So it's a short life you're living here. And it's not who you are. The real self is, well, everything comes from nothing, like science says. So if everything comes from nothing, then that means you are infinity. You must come from the nothing. So that's the real self, infinity of potential, infinity of consciousness. So that means that if we're infinity and everything's infinite potential, then we can't know what exists. So if someone says reptilians might exist, well, they might. Because that means if there's infinity, that means infinite possibilities you can imagine has already happened then. Because infinity doesn't end, you see. So when someone rubbishes an idea, it's their stupidity to do that, because if there's an infinity, everything's endless. That means that we can only ever know nothing. That means that any idea in one reality is one possibility, but within an infinity of possibilities. But of course, the smart grid is out there to suppress this. That's, if you research this stuff, they do communicate with each other. That's why it's called a smart grid. And that's eventually leading to us what the system is hoping, so that it will connect us with AI. So every thought will be from artificial intelligence. And you just have to look at this stuff, this technology, and look around you at people, and you start getting insight into it and where it's going. That's what I do. I only got a little bit of information on the internet regarding the smarts and artificial intelligence, and I just looked around me in the world around me to get more insight into what it is. But anyway, I'm just going to end it there. If you're watching, you're meant to watch it. Everything falls to divine order and divine timing. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.